I'm Matt. I'm at Gentleman and Rouges Club, getting my hair cut by Charlie.
Sweet, we're going to be doing a high skin fade. Probably take the zero just above the temple here, and we're just going to fade up. And then with this whole top, we're going for like a frop, just add a lot of texture. Probably won't be taking that much off the fringe, but we will be taking a fair bit off the back here. So what I'm going to do, start off with my wool detailers, and I'm going to hold them back to front. Use my fade brush to brush the hair down, and I'm going to put in my baseline. Doing the fade just above the temple. And as we make our way to the back of the head, I'm going to slowly arch down around the occipital bone. Connect ourselves to the top of the temple. Sweet, and that's my baseline. Let's just shave all this off now. Got my Andis foils. Just going to hold it back to front and just work in there. At the bottom, I'm actually going to push in quite hard. I'm going to push in quite hard here. And then as I work my way up, I'm going to slowly release the tension and flick out, that kind of motion. What I've realised with the Andis foils, so if you ever feel like you've got yourself a bit of a weight line, just flip them back around, so you're only using that one, just that one, and just flick at it. Sweet, there we are. That's foils, clean shave, and then as you go up, that's now into detailers. Wall icons, closed, one guard. And now just make your second line. So I've now got two lines on my haircut. I've got my detailers and I've got my one guard. As long as I know what the lines are, I know how to get rid of them. There's loads of ways to fade hair. Some barbers do a fade without putting any lines in. They just work their way from, say, a grade 2 and then down to a 1.5, 1, an open 0.5, closed 0.5, and then 0. And that's a way to do a fade without lines. The reason I put lines in is just to know how high the haircut is and how high for me to take it. It's just a way that I feel comfortable with it. Same, closed, now I've got my 0.5 guard. Now with this, I kind of want to just work just above halfway in between those two lines. In between those detailers and that one, that's where I want my 0.5 to be. Now, just no guard, but I'm going to make it slightly open. Not full open, just probably halfway. And just flick it up. Hold it flat, and then as I hit the line, flick out. Nice. Hold the clippers flat to the head. Keep skin taut, and as I go up to the line, I hit it. If you feel like you can't see, like, when you're doing this yourself, and you don't know if you've hit the line yet or not, you can hear it. You can hear the hair getting cut. As soon as you hear that sound, flick. I would say this guard that I'm using right now, obviously it's a 0 guard, but with the lever open, I'd say this is a 0.25, which is a nice in between from the 0 and 0.5 I was using earlier. I've now gone back to my detailers, and there's like a very subtle line here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just only use the corner. Skin taut, and just use the corner. It's these little things in a haircut that really make the bigger picture. Like, it's a very subtle line. He's going to go home and he may not even see this very subtle line in the mirror, but I know it's there. And it all just completes the image. Actually, I believe, I was watching a couple of videos on Instagram, I believe they call this nudging. You would just use the corner of the clippers. There's many terminology, but yeah, nudging, I guess you could call it. Now I've got the balding clippers, wool, 5-star. I'm going to be using my wool comb. Actually, before I get started, I'm actually going to clip this out the way. Just remove that bulk and weight. Spine of the comb against the head, and then just angle it out. So spine of the comb in, angle out.
Oh yeah, right.
All this weight that I've left at the top here, that's where I'm just going to do scissor over comb to remove. This is just purely to get that one guard out. So do you reckon the comment section, Carlos, is just going to be full of how come the channel's called Beardbrand and there's 2 beardless fellas in the video? That might cause some uproar.
About the haircut, man.
It is all about the haircut. Sweet. I'm using the fine teeth side of my comb, scissor over comb. Keep that blade stationary, so that basically means this hand, this blade, is going to keep still. This thumb, is the only one going to be moving. Try and keep your thumb in the ring, that always helps. Basically put similar clipper over comb, get my comb in there and then angle out as I go up the head. So I'm going to take my sections, start off with the back of the crown here, put my comb in there, pick it up. You can see that's where I've done my scissor over comb, that's where the fade's at. And this is the top of the head, you can see all this bulk here, I just want to connect them. Just cut in a straight line. Connected. Same again. There's the baseline, top, connected. Trying to leave as much length as I can on that fringe. I'm just angling it out. So that's where the fringe is. This area is the fringe. I'm just point counting it to blend in with the rest. And then take the section the other way, cross-checking. How's that length seem, Matt?
Good.
Pretty sweet. Nice, and just to add a little bit more texture, what I'm going to do, similar technique that I've used before, I'm going to dip into the hair at open scissors, and then as I pull out, I'm going to slowly close them, like that kind of motion.
No.
What this does is just takes out a little bit of the weight, and just adds a bit more texture in there.
Oh, make it 40, mate. Make it worthwhile, mate.
£17.40?
Yeah. Make it 40. It's like the guy said to me yesterday, he said, oh,
As long as you don't
oh, what?
close the scissors fully when you're in the hair, you won't take out massive chunks. As long as you close the scissors as you're pulling out, you won't take out chunks. Is that sweet length, man? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Grab some products.
That'll be on
Couple of days.
on YouTube. You watch it?
I'm wondering where it's going to finish.
I'm now going to be using some powder grip.
You can come to my house and find out.
Oh, can I, mate? Is it fancy dress? No one's next.
There's a lot of texture.
Yeah.
Sweet. How's that feeling, Matt? Nice, man. Well, there we are. Finishio.
Are you finished, Charlie?
Finished, yeah. First haircut. It was my first haircut.
Now that you're done with this video, head over to our shop and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to hit that button and keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.